Hey everybody, it's Edmund Vanderbilt with another episode of Once Around the Block. I'm here with the one, the only.
Dallas Clayton.
Dallas, how are you?
Lovely. How are you?
I'm very well, thank you.
Awesome.
There's a lot going on. There's a guy following us right now.
Yes.
What's that about?
The government is always watching.
Yes.
We're in Washington, D.C.
That's what happened? Is that what's
Yeah.
So what brings you to D.C., man?
I came here to paint some murals for
Sorry.
Instagram.
Yeah.
And their kind comments campaign. We're traveling around the world, putting up murals of love and joy.
And that's awesome. What a positive thing.
Thank you.
How did, you've been making murals for a long time?
Yeah, a fair amount, a couple years here and there.
And this is like a preferred medium of yours?
I write kids' books. That's at the core of what I do.
Okay.
And in writing kids' books, I found that it afforded me the luxury to travel around and read to groups of people. And sometimes those groups of people have walls. Sometimes those walls are blank. And if you ask nicely, they'll let you paint on those walls.
Awesome.
So then that kind of expanded slowly and steadily and organically into being able to paint walls all over the world.
Awesome. And that's kind of so Instagram kind of, you work with Instagram. Did they notice you because of your artwork or?
I think so. I don't know how things happen at this point. I imagine.
Yeah, who knows, right?
Yeah, you just put things into the world and sometimes people find them and sometimes they don't. But yeah, they mutual admiration society.
Right. So how would you describe your style?
Oh, how would I describe my style? I don't know if I would.
Okay.
I think I would let the world decide. You know, you just make it and then let everybody tell you what it feels like, or
all right,
stylistically what it's supposed to mean.
Sure.
You know.
Well, what I mean is that simply, like for me, my reaction is that it's so colorful and positive and sort of lighthearted, I would say.
Yeah, you did it then.
Okay. So it clicked.
Yeah.
You're based out of LA?
It's true. Los Angeles, California.
So are you traveling a lot, or are you?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah, we just did Chicago last week, and then Dallas before that, and then I go back to LA, and then I go to Utah, and then I go to Pittsburgh, and then I go to several other places that I'm not aware of what they are yet.
Okay. Mm-hmm. And that's so. Is this through Instagram you're collaborating, or is this your own career that you're pursuing? And how come you get to travel so much?
Oh, because I want to.
Awesome.
I think it's an active pursuit on my part.
Yeah.
Right. That was my favorite part of this whole interview.
So a quick interruption
Yeah.
as the alarm for my kids. I got to go pick up my kids. But anyway, we're back to traveling, and you're spreading your message. You're selling your books.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I think traveling is important. I think we should all get out of our comfort zones as often as possible. I could stay in LA and keep painting and talking to people and making things, or I could go out into the world and try to do the same. And I feel like the latter is much more rewarding.
Totally. I think it's hard sometimes as an artist to break that barrier between your studio walls and the outside world.
Sure.
It becomes a little too much inward facing.
Sure.
So it's like an effort you have to make to get out there. When I saw you do like a speech earlier, and I felt like the minute you took the mic, you were in your element.
Yeah.
So is that something that kind of comes naturally to you, or has kind of developed in something that you're more comfortable with?
I mean, I think it's both. I've never really had a fear of talking to people or engaging groups of humans, but the more that you do it, the less reactive it becomes and the more instinctive it is.
Yes.
You know?
Interesting. Sorry to interrupt.
No. So I think that's it. Like it's as much a part of me as walking or writing or eating food.
Yes. Cool, man. You got some pretty dope shoes on.
Yeah, thanks.
Is there a story behind those?
I did a collaboration with Vans earlier this year, and we did a bunch of different styles, maybe 5 or 6 different styles for kids and families, and this is one of the styles.
So this is really cool, man. You work with a lot of brands, and like how does a young artist kind of follow in your footsteps? Do you have any advice? Like,
yeah, just make what makes you feel.
Yeah.
And then continue to make what makes you feel until eventually you don't feel that anymore, and then change what you feel, and then make some more stuff.
Yeah.
And then hopefully that results in growth and challenges. And if you're ever faced with the feeling that you don't want to make art anymore, that's fine too. But if you want to keep going and pushing through it, then I think I've yet to meet someone who's stuck it out and kept moving that hasn't found some sort of reward.
Totally.
Whether that's financial or philosophical or emotional. That's up to you. Set your own goals.
Yeah.
But maybe don't get caught too much in the idea that success has to be defined by society or the system. It can be defined by your heart.
Sounds awesome.
Is it a pool or a
It's a
skate?
skate.
It's a bowl?
Yeah, it's a bowl.
What?
Yeah.
Is this like a-
I don't know exactly what the story is, but I know that I see some dudes skating in there
No
sometimes.
way. That was fucking right next to it.
Are you
I
a
would have
skater?
painted this whole thing. I would have painted this whole building.
That would have been really dope because
and that bowl. Wow, that's interesting. All right.
I have the wow moment at the end called the words of wisdom.
Yeah.
I guess you kind of imparted a lot so far, but is there anything else you'd like to say or sort of spread your message, do a shout out?
I feel like this is pretty important.
Yes. The first step is admitting you have a dream.
Yeah. I think, it's easy to keep those things inside of yourself. Why not try to let them out into the world no matter how scared you might be? I think you'll be surprised by how much support there is.
Excellent.
Yeah.
You want to say bye to the folks at home?
Hey, thanks for being with me. I love you. You're very important.
Thanks for watching, everybody. See you next time.